Baby. Ooh. All right, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon. I keep forgetting to turn down my stuff. Welcome to the show. Give me a second. All right, here we go. We'll try it again. One more time. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. It is Friday. It is Veterans Day. And it's November the 11th. So tonight, I was going to be on here tonight. I got to be on here tonight because cruising on cruise ships and veterans go together, especially if you have served your country and you retired from the military and you want a vacation. That's why I recommend go on a cruise with yourself or with your family or your wife or spouse, wife or husband. Excuse me. Sorry. That's gonna be unreal. That one just slip away when you're getting old and you just going crazy. So tonight we're gonna talk about a couple of things about cruise news. We're also gonna talk about our vets. That we need to talk about the vets that serve our country, and Veterans Day should be every day that we say thank you for your service. So why am I talking about? I am not a vet. I am a military brat. Now I'm proud of it. My father, Tech Sergeant John Roberts, served in the United States Air Force for over 25 years. He did his two tours of Vietnam, and a lot of things about Vietnam. The one thing I regret doing with my dad is go on a cruise. We used to go DC fishing once in a couple of years, going out to New Jersey and got on a DC fishing charter. It was a charter boat. We used to go fishing like that. And I asked him, I said, Dad, would you ever get a chance to go on a cruise? And he said, I would, but I want you to go to experience the cruise adventure. So I did. Yes, I did. A couple years after he passed, I started going on cruises. I went on the Carnival Triumph, went after the fire. I won that cruise ship twice. And then I went on the Royal Caribbean's, the Navigator of the Seas, which was very, very good. Um, Out of Carnival and Norwegian, I think it's a close tie for me as far as having a good time. But if I had to pick a ship going on my next one, would be the Carnival Vista, and most definitely I will be getting the drink package. Okay, so where's my sponsor? Well, they should sponsor me for this. Oh, this right here, Fireball. It should be a sponsor to my channel. I'm gonna send their request and see what could happen. You never know. Well, okay, so I just want to know. I got a couple of questions I can put on here. Let's see what the questions will be. It's supposed to be for Veterans Day. Let me tap in here. Go to my trusty phone. What movie do you watch on Veterans Day weekend? So the question is, what do you watch on Veterans Day weekend? It should be coming up pretty soon. My top three movies to watch, and they're not in the order, but my first one I like to watch is The Few Good Man with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson should have been nominated for an Oscar for that one. It's a story about the Marine Corps, about the recruitment, the discipline, and following the chain of command. And Jack Nicholson was the good guy at the beginning, but he also turned into a bad guy. So I watched that. Great movie to watch as far as you want to know about the law in the military. They had a military court. Great movie. Great drama, suspense. And it was just like you want to know the main issues of the military at the time. This was like in 80s. And oh, it's great movie. The second movie, the second movie that I like is Full Metal Jacket. Now you gotta remember this: the Full Metal Jacket is based um, before the Vietnam War got really hyped up, and it was about basically boot camp in the United States Marine Corps. And the drill sergeant, I don't know if he won an Oscar. He was another one that should be Oscar nominated. And it's talking about the drill sergeant trying to teach these recruits the basic thing to be a Marine Corps person. Because he basically said, when you become a Marine, you become a Marine for life. But right now, you are grunts. Basically, you've got to earn yourself to be a Marine. So that I think that was a great movie. I will watch it over and over again. But my number one movie, Tora. The Attack of Pearl Harbor. And it's a story between two countries, the way before, during, and after that attack, the way the Japanese did it, and the way the Americans were just so innocent, and then they get into war. So those three movies I will watch over and over again. And those are my movies. All right, so well, I'm gonna say, Z, why you doing this? Why you doing it on this time? You got to get more people on your channel so you can see who you are, what you like, and what you're gonna be in the future. All right, so basically, I'm gonna do the cruise news real quickly. After the effects of Hurricane Nicole, the Port Canaveral will be back to normal operations tomorrow, this weekend. They need to catch up because there are a lot of cruise ships that could not go there during the storm, which I agree because be on a cruise ship in the middle of a storm is not good, especially if you get prone to seasickness, which I do not. So basically, it's going back to normal. There's like 5 or 6 deaths, and a lot of people were out of power for the past 48 hours. Power's barely coming back on, and just pray for the cruise creators, pray for the whole entire state of Florida as they recover. Now, this is a 1-2 punch for the state of Florida, and hopefully this weekend they go back to normal. Now, a lot of things that are happening tomorrow. Cruise ships might be delayed because they can't get back to power, and most of those hotel rooms are full. And if you're coming in tonight and tomorrow, just remember it might be full. There might be some traffic issues if you're driving in. Just so first thing I would do is contact the cruise provider. Ooh, wow. Okay. So, and by the way, you might want to check your flights. Might be delayed. There was a delay at DFW Airport today because of a fuel fire on the airport property, and they had to shut down operations for a couple of hours. So you might have a couple of flight delays if you're going on a cruise. If you're traveling through DFW and going to Galveston or Houston or Miami or Orlando. So be aware about that. All right, okay, we got two people coming on the cruise. We got two people. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, there's One Star Adventures. I guess I'm going to if I can invite you. Let's see here. I'm going to send you an invite. See if you want to come and talk on this very special occasion. All right, that's the invite over there. Lone Star Adventures, thank you for coming. Um, I had a good discussion yesterday with Ron Adventures because he's talking about his cruise on the Western Pacific from the United States, Hawaii, and going down to Fiji. Let's see if we can get him on here for a while, for a minute. But let's see here. What is going on with Sound Adventures? My question, didn't I say that? I think I asked you yesterday. This weekend I'll be a marathon watching World War II movies, documentaries, and being a military brat. Let's see if he wants to come on here or not. We'll see. But other than that, cruise industry is trying to go back to normal. Prices are reasonable right now. My question is, if you want to, are you going on a cruise this Thanksgiving, this New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm gonna give him a minute to get his things to take care of, and we can talk some more. You know, it's just me and him. But anyway, so one of the main things is, and this is very good for this week. The Allure of the Seas has opened up this week itself from Galveston. This is the first time they did that a couple of days ago. And then the new Royal Caribbean Terminal in Galveston opened up this week too. It looks awesome. A lot of people said there was no problems. I guess they got the key people that wanted to work in a new terminal. So there was a lot of people moving in Galveston in the past couple of weeks, couple of months. They got some new. It's a new terminal. It's solar power, and basically, when a cruise ship or a cruise ship is docked there, they got internal power. They can turn their engines off and have power over there on board the ship, which is pretty incredible. So, anyways, as far as people want to go on a cruise and they're veterans, I think there's only one cruise company that is doing a free cruise for the vets, and that is the Margaritaville at Sea. And so, if you want to go on that cruise for free, hook them up, call them up, talk to your cruise provider, and I got to see what else is going on here. Okay, there he is. Let's see here. All right.
Hey Z, how's it
What's up?
going?
What's up?
You doing okay today?
Yeah, of course I
Good,
am. I've been
good,
drinking all
good.
day.
You've been drinking all day. All right. Well,
Well,
as a veteran, you've earned that right.
Well, I'm not a veteran. I'm just a military brat. My dad was a
You're
veteran.
okay. I thought you were in the service. Military brat.
Ooh. You know the thing about the military back in the 80s, they had to take the asthma test and they found out I have asthma, so I got disqualified.
Okay.
And I was going to join the army. I wasn't going to join the Air Force. I was going to join the army. And basically, you say, "Well, Mr. Roberts, they have my medical records because
Uh-huh.
that's there, so they could look that up." And so they said, "Well, you're disqualified because you got asthma." I said, "Oh well," but I support my military 110%.
Good for you, as you should.
Especially because I grew up in a military family. I know the sacrifice my dad did. I think I tell you this before. He did 2 tours of Vietnam.
I believe you did.
And then I most recently found out what he was doing there. Uh, his first time he was on the fields and military police in the fields, and then he came back home and went back up there. He did the military police up in Saigon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's one of the things he still didn't tell me a lot of stuff was going on. He never told me, so I never knew. But I knew when he passed away, and we got a report from the government that he had Agent Orange. Yeah, so I did not know that. My mom did not know that until we got that letter from the government that he had it. So yeah, so my dad was a very private person. So basically, I don't have a lot of knowledge of my family history. So and I never got to meet my I think my grandmother and grandfather were divorced. My dad didn't want to talk about it, so I never got to meet my grandfather. But I
Okay.
heard stories that he went to World War II, and he is the one. He is the one that went to, I think it was in Europe. I think in those days, they didn't want a lot of black people going to like the Philippines or uh, or the Far East for some reason. I don't
Okay.
know what the thing was like that back in those days. But yeah, so basically, he's a good man. I mean, he keep me in tension a lot.
There you go.
I mean,
keep, keep you in line, huh?
well, let's just say my butt was warm a lot of times during my youth. And he told me a story one time. If I act up, we're living on base. He didn't want the MPs to take me home.
Okay.
So basically, if I got in trouble and the MPs found out, they're supposed to take me directly to jail on the base. So that never happened because I was afraid. I was afraid of my dad, which was a good thing in those days. I mean, a lot of these kids right now are not afraid of their parents,
Right.
or their parents ain't doing their job. That's another story. So, so what are you gonna do this weekend?
This weekend, no plans. I did it today. I went to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever today. So that was the only plan that I have. I'm going to do, I have another couple of videos coming out, so I have to do a little editing. I have a premiere
Yeah,
tomorrow, I believe at
I was gonna.
5:30 tomorrow.
I was gonna ask you. I can't wait to see that video you had going into Pearl Harbor. I saw parts of it, but you told me you might have another
Yeah.
part. That you,
The one where we pulled into Honolulu, that video is out, but I'm going to do one specifically with just the Pearl Harbor tour and things that I left out in that video. I'm going to put in this one. So just give you a little more in-depth tour of Pearl Harbor and some of the things that are there.
oh, so did you ever get the chance to go on board the Missouri?
No, didn't go to the Missouri. Went on to with memorial for USS Arizona, and then I went on the USS Bowfin, which is the submarine they have stationed there, or the submarine that's is there. It's out of commission now, but it's there.
And that one is a diesel sub, I reckon.
Probably so. It was from 42. Right after
Yeah.
they got attacked, they had it commissioned. So 42, and then I forget exactly what year it was decommissioned, but after it was decommissioned, they brought it over to Pearl Harbor for tours.
So are they doing that now, or is just...
Yeah, they do it now. You can do that along with the USS Arizona Memorial Tour.
So don't they have a little memorial for the USS Utah? Don't they have one like that?
I didn't see it. They do have little memorials and monuments of the soldiers that have passed. So they have those, but nothing particular as far as a location or anything like that I saw.
Yeah, because I watched some. It's called the National Geographic, and they're talking about the attack of Pearl Harbor, and they had this black guy. He was talking about when he was on the Utah, and basically a lot of people there's some fighting here. People are running, trying to get away and everything, and he is the one that probably stayed on board until they told him to abandon ship. And a lot of people are not. The one thing I hate about World War II. Now, we talked about yesterday about PSC Miller.
Yes.
He didn't get the Medal of Honor, which is I don't think does it. Does he ever got? He never got the Medal of Honor.
I'm not sure. He should have, but I've never heard of him getting it.
Yeah, because they wouldn't give him to him because he was black, which was redundant. I mean, yeah, I said, yeah, really? You're gonna be that prejudiced? That guy probably said with a lot of people, and he fought back and shut down a couple of Japanese airplanes, and you won't get him the Medal of Honor? I mean, come on now. But that's just, I guess it was back in the day. The one thing I didn't like about World War II, because if I was there, I would not be when it comes to racism, no.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, yeah. So the after you left Hawaii, I mean, was it smooth sailing?
It was mostly smooth sailing all the way until we got close to Sydney, Australia. Then we ran into some rougher seas.
Yeah, because I think it's the change of the season.
Yeah, it was a change of season. So, but up until then, no, it was a pretty good sailing. A couple of days it rained a little bit, or overcast days, but most of the time it was a pretty decent day.
So okay, so when are you gonna do a live broadcast?
I've done a couple of them from Sydney, and I was in Miami and did one when I was getting ready to go on my last cruise. But on the Celebration, I plan on going live. There's a few content creators going on the ship, so we're planning on getting together and doing some maybe some joint broadcasts.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If you want to contact me on my Facebook, I got a Facebook group page. It's the same name as my channel. So if you want to contact me through Facebook, it's also when they do that. Yeah, just hook me up.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't do Facebook. I do Instagram, and I just started a TikTok page. I haven't posted anything yet, but I'm started a TikTok, so I'm gonna try to get more involved in the social media.
Yeah, social media, it's good, especially. Have you? I haven't seen your channel in a while. I should, but I haven't seen it. What do you think about the shorts?
You know what, I like them. I like doing shorts, and like Instagram, I like doing the reels.
Mm-hmm.
some people don't like them, but I enjoy doing them.
Well, you go. I like it because basically, when the news come out, I could do it less than 60 seconds. I'll just go say,
Right.
"All right, hey, this is what's going on." Da 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 da. And then, I think I got more people watching
Okay.
doing shorts, and then
I never thought about that. I might try that. Do shorts to just guide people to the channel, because that's what I did. The shorts where we try to guide people to
yeah,
my
the other
latest video.
yeah. So I learned that, and then basically, a lot of people are doing that now because if you get monetized, see, do you how many subscribers do you have?
Oh no, I don't know, 280, maybe somewhere around there, 280, 83.
So what they're going to do is, as far as they're going to you can start making money in February in 2023 if you have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 views on it. But you can make your shorts now. It starts now to build it up.
Okay.
That's why I started doing shorts a lot because you get more of 4,000 hours. You could a lot of people are doing that on my other channel. It gets like I haven't done a lot on that as far as shorts and everything, but
Yeah.
I got a community strike on that last year because I was speaking my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's about not that on that channel. I was talking about uh, January 6th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I said something. I know I should have said it, but I was pretty upset when they were talking about it on the news. And so they give me a strike, and I went there and said, "Hey, you're doing the same. You give me a strike when there's somebody that we all know is saying the election was Stacey. What's her name? The
Adams?
one the red. Yeah, she was saying it all through the years, and then nobody said anything. But if I said something about who,
Yeah.
oh, they're gonna pounce on me. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I normally don't talk, politics or anything like that.
yeah, I do it. Because my doctor was worried about it because I wasn't doing anything, and my high blood pressure was just going sky high because I was watching news too much.
Okay.
And basically, she said, "Well, you just express your feelings on something." And I said, "Okay, I could do that." It helps me get rid of my, the stress when you're watching. I know I can't. I know I can't just turn off the TV because
Right.
I'm so used to watching news for years and years. And then when COVID-19 hit, I mean, and watching people just doing videos, and I say, you know what? I should start doing something by cruising. That's what I started doing. That really in July of this year.
Right. Well,
And then,
I've been cruising for a long time, but I just started posting videos recently, and it was more to share the videos with my kids and grandkids.
hmm
I've always had pictures from cruises and videos from cruises. I get back, put them up, never watch them again. So I started putting them on YouTube and made them public. And guess what? People started watching them.
yeah,
So I'm like, well, you know what? I can do this, and I do it for fun. For me, it's fun.
yeah. But so you're retired too, right?
Right. I'm retired.
So basically, see, you're lucky. You just say, "Hey, I'm going on a cruise," and just pack up and go. I
That
was
is if you have the money, you come up with the money. Yes, it's a good thing.
well, I had the money for the last two cruises, uh,
Oh, good.
but yeah, cause my mom, she just passed. I think it was last year. She had
Oh,
a
I'm sorry to
stroke,
hear that.
and basically before she passed away, she said, "You need to go on a cruise and celebrate my life." I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
So I had it was pretty good. All three of us had some insurance money, so I said, I told my brother and sister, "Hey, I'm going to cruise. You want to go?" She said, "No, they don't want to go." So I said, "All right, I'm going." I'm
All
going. Yeah, I said,
right.
I don't wait on anybody, because I did that before. And asked you to if they want to go with cruise because they didn't do the solo thing, the solo cruiser.
Right.
Uh, A lot of them said they don't want to go. A lot of them said they don't want to take the shot or have the card or whatever.
Right.
So I said, okay, I don't want to argue with you. I'm going myself. And basically, I had more fun going by myself than
Oh yeah,
going with
I
friends.
enjoy solo cruises. I enjoy.
So, what do you think about um, what do you think about 2023? Do you have any cruise events coming up? Or you have
None set in stone. I don't have any booked yet, but 23 I would like to do a couple of cruises. I think I'm going to venture out to Royal Caribbean and do theirs, a couple of theirs. Uh, Early in 25, I plan on going to Icon of the
hmm
sea, but
Well,
that's in 25
they're gonna be,
in 23.
in Galveston in 24. You know that, right?
That's what you were saying yesterday. Yep. So it'll
And
be my first time going out of Galveston, so that'll be nice.
now, if you go out of Galveston, you probably want to get a hotel. If you probably fly in, right?
Yes.
If you fly in, they got Southwest in Chicago, right?
I
And
don't know. I'm in Detroit, and I would fly Delta.
well, if you go like you take a flight from Delta to Chicago to Southwest, you don't. Delta, you got to pay for your check bags. Now Southwest, you could take two check bags for free. They won't charge you. That's what I do, and I live in the Dallas Fort Worth area. I mean, I fly
Right.
Southwest, so I go to Dallas Love Field and go to Houston. And what I do in Houston, I get me a hotel room outside of Galveston because you don't want to go to Galveston and try to get a hotel because they're going to charge you an arm and a leg
Okay.
and probably a kidney too.
So outside of Galveston's where I want to stay, huh?
Texas City is probably the best. There's a website. It's called Bookings.com, and basically that website would check all the hotels. You just put the city and you put your price that you want to pay, and they'll show you how many. And they're decent. They're not like Hilton. They got Hilton, they got Holiday Inn and stuff like that, but they got decent hotels. Uh, when I stayed at the last one I stayed at, I think I paid like 60 something a night.
Okay,
It
that's
was,
good.
it was good. I did it. I did it when I booked my cruise because I know I was going on the cruise, and I booked it that same night. I said, "Hey, this is where I'm going to leave." And I called them, but you also could do it on the website. I called the books.com and said, "Hey, this is what's going on. I'm going on a cruise. I don't want to
Mhm.
leave. I don't want to stay in Galveston." So yeah, we got a couple in Texas City going to do it. And basically, when you do that, do you have an account of Uber or Lyft?
I do. I do. I do both.
Okay, now in Lyft, when you get to Texas City, Lyft will take you all the way to the cruise terminal. Uber will not because Lyft paid the contract for the island of Galveston to take you to the terminal.
Oh, okay.
Uber will drop you off a couple of blocks and then you gotta walk. I ain't
Well,
walk, I ain't
I
walking
think I'll
no.
do Lyft.
Yeah, I can see me try to carry my luggage and walking. I said no, so I did Lyft. It was like I think it was like 35 $40.
Okay.
And when I did that, I set it a week in advance. You get a
Right.
better deal when you do that. Instead of wait till the last minute and try to get it right. Then that's why they try to charge you like 110.
Right.
A lot of people have done that, and I'm trying to explain to them, it'd be cheaper for you to do it a week in advance while you're booking everything.
Right.
And I told you before, after I pay all the drink packages, the excursions, and all that stuff,
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
oh, we went. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold over here now. We had a
It's cold.
couple.
I'm in Michigan. Don't tell me about cold. Hey, cruising
I
is fun
don't.
anytime. How are you?
Hey, let's see if she wants to come on here. Hey, we'll see. Oh, I'll put you in here. Oh, they should well come on here, but no. But yeah, I know Michigan's cold. That's why I'm down here in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
I,
Good place.
I cannot stand cold weather, and I don't get the theory of people going to cruise to Alaska. I don't get that.
Well, I went on an Alaskan cruise, and it was one of my favorite cruises. Matter of fact, the picture you see behind me, that's the picture my son took while we were up in Alaska. It was such a pretty picture. I said, "No, son, you didn't. That's not your picture. That was one from the stock picture from StreamYard or someplace." He said, "No, Dad, that's my picture." So that's the picture I use. It's his picture from Alaska.
So how you do that as a background?
You can go into your settings for like camera. Let me check real quick. I'll tell you. Go to settings. When you go to settings, you have different settings for virtual background. And I was able to pick a picture, and I must have had that picture on my computer or something. And you were able to set it up as the background instead of I have behind me is like just a blank wall.
Oh, okay.
So, well, yep. Thank you, cruising is fun. I'll tell my
What,
son how beautiful a picture that is. Hey, he's so proud of that picture because he saw it. As again, I saw it on my computer. I thought it was a stock picture from
yeah.
StreamYard, and he said, "No, Dad, that's my picture." I said,
Wow.
"Yep." He wanted to charge me to use it, but I talked him out of it.
You should say, "Hey, you know how many times I fed you when you were a kid?"
He would have said, "Not many."
So
Yeah.
basically, when you do your videos, you use your phone or you use a special camera.
I use my phone, and I have a if you can see right here is a DJI Osmo Pocket 2. So it's just a little phone with a gimbal.
Oh
And
wow!
it does 4K video, and it takes pictures also. So those are the two that I use mostly.
So basically, when you go on the cruise, you have like a USB hard drive and just download that to your hard drive, or
I take my laptop with me, so I download it to my
yeah,
laptop. I do have a portable hard drive. So
yeah, I do. Oh, let me see here. Now this is what I use because I'm serious. When I go out, I don't. This is a USB hub, and I hook it up to my laptop because
oh yeah,
cruise ships only have they only have two outlets, and
no,
so
yeah,
I hook
I
this
do
up
take
to my laptop.
I do take another like extension cord, not an extension cord, but it does have like the USB ports and the plugs.
Yes, this one has
Because
one, two.
when I was on Splendor, they only had one outlet,
Oh
so
wow, that was
I
the
needed more outlets because I need to charge it. Basically, I have to charge everything. So
yeah. So basically, you did it through your laptop as your power source, right? When you did the charging of your
no, I bought a charging station. So it was just like what you had. It didn't look like that one. Mine was more square, but I had it where I could
yeah
plug it into the one, and then I had like four outlets and let's say 3 or 4 USB ports.
yeah because I got that. Oh, by the way, people on here, if you go on the cruise and you get on board the cabin and they have two outlets, go ahead and before you go on the cruise, buy one of these on Amazon. I bought this like $10. It'll save you a lot of time, a lot of energy. That's what I do. And then also I have two phones, my regular phone and then my backup phone with a camera. And I have, I think it's like a backup what do you call it, SSD card or something like that. And then when I'm doing videos and that one running out of batteries, I'll take this one, plug it in, take my other one, do more videos. While that is charging, it's downloading to my laptop, and then I can put my USB hard drive like it. I
Right.
got like an 8 terabyte and 10 terabyte hard drives.
Oh, nice! Wow.
So,
Well, I use
back in the day, I don't do it anymore because it was quote unquote illegal. Back in the day, back in like 2010s, I used to download movies. Yeah, that was me.
that was you.
That was me. But and then in those days, I had me a 10. It cost me like $400 back in the day. You get a hard drive like that, and that one is sitting on my computer, and I got like 700, 800 movies, different genres, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I hooked that up to my Xbox or my TV, so I got movies I haven't seen in a while. So if there's nothing on TV, I just put it on there. Anyways, I got that, and I put all my. I got a lot more videos of my past cruise I haven't edited yet. You know, I might do that this weekend because it's just getting kind of cold down here in Texas.
Yeah.
People down here in Texas don't like cold weather.
What is it? About 60 degrees?
Oh, it's 43.
Oh no.
43 and a north wind.
Okay.
Well, we got the wind chill. That's
Okay. Okay. Well, that's a
uh-uh.
little chillier than what I thought it would be.
Yeah. So I didn't go to the store today. I went yesterday, and basically all the bread, the milk, and the eggs are almost gone. 'Cause- yeah, because when they said, "Oh, it's gonna be cold front coming in," everybody's panicking. Go to the store. But
Wow.
yeah. But other than that, yeah, basically that's what I use for my equipment. Uh, I'm thinking if I go on the Icon of the Seas, I'm definitely going to carry me a GoPro.
Yeah, GoPro is nice.
I'm gonna do. See, another thing you can make some money on. You like playing games on your phone?
I do. There's certain games I play. Yes.
There's an app that you can download on your computer, and it'll show you how many downloads you playing your games. And you build up points. You can use those points to transfer into like PayPal or gift cards, and that's what I've been doing for the past couple weeks. And yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I played them on the game, so why should I
Well,
take?
right. If you're gonna play them anyway, you might as well get something for it.
Yeah, so you won't be rich or anything, but it helps me pay my bills, electric or whatever.
Yeah.
And uh, so every Monday, start over, put in my PayPal, put in my bank account. And
Sweet.
this week I made about $10 or $12 just playing games.
Just playing games, man.
Just playing games. That's all I do.
Hey, that's lunch or a little gas money.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
not much gas money, but
Well, down here it's like let's see. I think the gas prices down here is like 3.17.
wow,
Down
it's just
here.
like $4 up here.
Yeah, well, we have our own refinery. Oh, yeah. So we're not. It's cheaper down here because we natural gas and gas production and stuff like that. So, yeah,
Good.
yeah. You live all the way up there in Michigan, and I won't get into that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, my next question on your bucket list. You didn't know somebody won the lottery in California. Did you hear about that?
I did. I tried. I bought a couple of tickets. I tried.
So basically, my question is to you: if you won that, would you spend a year on a cruise ship? I would. Would
Would
you?
I spend it? Probably so.
Yeah.
I love cruising, so probably so.
Now, out of so you've been on Carnival. Have you been on MSC or Norwegian?
I've been on NCL and Royal Caribbean and Carnival. Those are the only three lines that I've ever been on.
NCL. Now, which one did you go on the NCL? Did you go to the Breakaway or the Encore?
This was a little while ago, and I don't remember the name of the ship. It was one of the older ones. It wasn't one of the newer ones.
So yeah, I would love to go on the Prima because I think I told you yesterday they got a 24-hour bar and restaurant.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
I said, that's a kryptonite for me. You would say, oh, okay. And so basically, their drink packages, I love their drink. I like their drink packages. It's a little bit more SEO than Carnival. But if you pay more, and I don't, like I told you before, I don't have kids.
Uh-huh.
So, if I go into a cruise, uh, I don't want to I want to hang out like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. There's no kids around because
Right.
they should be in their cabins, but the parents need to be in their job, and parents don't care sometimes.
Hey,
Yeah.
cruising is fun anytime. You got two numbers. That's two more numbers than what I got on my tickets. I think I bought two tickets and I didn't get a number.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bottoms up.
Mm. It's happy hour somewhere.
It's somewhere.
So basically, yeah. What is your favorite port to go? When you go on the cruise, you go to a port like Mexico or Bahamas or Jamaica. What is your favorite port?
I, I like going to the Southern Caribbean. When you start talking about like Barbados, St. Kitts, just because I haven't been there many times, the Cozumels, the Grand Turks, Amber Cove. I mean, you kind of always go there. So, but some of the southern ports, I used to
Yeah,
love it. Like, go ahead.
I love Cozumel, Mexico because I've been there like 3 times, but I love it. Uh, I love it because when I go there, I know what I want to get. So
Yeah,
I know where all the shops are, what I want to get.
right.
They have. Have you liked the rum cake?
I do.
Oh man, the last cruise one, I think it bought me like 20 boxes of those things.
Oh wow, no, I never bought that much.
Yeah, I bought that, and I got like 3 left. Now the last time I went there was March. I got 3 left, so I'm trying to save it for a special occasion.
Right,
So, but yeah, but then when I leave, there's that little port entry. They have all the souvenirs and stuff like that.
right.
I go by for my sister, Pure Hennessy White. Have you ever had that?
Oh yeah, I like it. It used to be a lot cheaper now. Then people started learning about it. Now it's getting expensive, but I do like it.
Yeah, the reason why they don't sell it in America,
I don't know either.
but
Eh,
so I got a good deal. I think the one I got like 4 or 5 of them. They were like $69 a piece, and on board the ship was like 80. So I got a good
Okay.
deal of it. And apparently, since COVID-19, they're running low on supplies. I went to this shop I knew. I told the guy, I said, "Yeah, you have pure Hennessy White." He said, "Yeah, come over here, come over here."
Uh-oh. Good for you.
Come on, I got. I think I gotta have a case over here. Come on over here. And he took a good deal. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna carry it." And I was riding a scooter at the time.
Yeah.
I put it on the side.
Hey, cruising is fun. I've never been to Aruba. San Juan, I love cruising out of San Juan. When they used to cruise out of San Juan. Hopefully they'll go back. And a lot of times your further south or southern ports, the Barbados,
Mhm.
they were when you went out of San Juan. So I would love the cruises out of San Juan again. I like San Juan. Aruba, I think I'm on Horizon. I'm going to the ABC Islands. So in December I'll be going to what is it? Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no. Hopefully, excuse me, Aruba is as nice as everybody says it is.
yeah. So you know, I, I found me a. You know what? If I go to Cozumel this time, I want to go to the tequila factory.
That would be nice.
Oh man, because uh, we went to this. Me and my friend when I was on the Navigator Seas of Royal Caribbean, and he had a little bit more money than I did. So let's just say, um, we went to this tequila shot, and basically we're trying out tequila. We're trying out the one with the worm. You heard about that one, right?
Yes.
Man, he bought 2 cases of that stuff.
Did he?
This is about $500, and he had cash. I mean, he when we were going on the navigated seas, he poured concrete slabs for houses,
Okay.
and he's also my best friend. And he was, I told us because this is his first time on a cruise, and before we go on the cruise, I say, hey man, you know what? Because of Mexico got that bottle of tequila, you probably want to bring some exchange. So the guy said, "Yeah, I give you a couple of cases for $500." He said, "Bet," and I said, "What?"
Cruising is fun. Is that that May 20th cruise? Is that a group cruise with like Have Luggage Will Travel and the Parkers, or I believe?
Oh, now when is that cruise?
They had one. I think it's May 20th of 23.
And where
She's
they go?
talking about going to the ABC Islands on May 20th. So I was
Oh,
wondering if that was the same cruise. Oh, okay, yeah.
no, I would love to go. Like more cruise creators just to go on a cruise and just they should have a convention on that.
Well, a lot of them do. I mean, again, I'm going on a celebration, and there's been quite a few creators said they're going to be on there. So there's a few of us. We're all going to try to get together, and there's a small group, Huddle Adventures. Eddie from that group is setting up a
Oh,
meet and greet for some of us, some of the creators. He's created a Facebook page for it,
oh,
and
okay.
so we're all going to try to get together and again. I'm going to try to do a collaboration with a couple of guys that I know from YouTube.
Yeah, I think that that the cruise community on YouTube it's incredible. It's not like other
It
creators.
is. It's a lot of fun. Lot of fun. A lot of fun talking to people about cruises. I wish I would have got into it earlier. I just started YouTube the beginning of this year,
Hmm.
like in March, and then I stopped for about three or 4 months, and then started back up.
Yeah,
And
you missed it.
now here lately, I've been trying to make videos, but it's been a lot of fun. The ride's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you learn. I learn something every day when I'm doing this. Because when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
What you guys say? And then I talked to Derek, and Derek just said, "Hey, if you want to go on live, just go on live and just be yourself. You don't have to write script or anything like that." And I don't, you know. So basically, when I get up, I watch they got like cruise news channel. I watch that to get the information, and then, like I told you before, I did the shorts to get the news out, and then I watch Sea Lake Journeys at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I don't get up that early. I do
I,
see them every now and then, but yeah, I see them.
I
So
mean, you get addicted to doing YouTube. I set my
you
alarm at
can.
6:45. Yeah, I set my alarm at 6:45 just to wake up and see them, and then when I see them, go back to bed. But I also do.
Yeah,
But
I get into I'm starting to get like into the editing aspect of the YouTube videos. So I'm more into editing now, and
what kind of software do you use for your editing?
I use Filmora.
Is that a free one?
They have a free version. I have a paid version.
How much is the pay for it? Because I might have to start paying some money.
I I would say $20 a month, but I'm not 100% sure.
And basically, that's just full access. You could add.
Well, they probably have a higher plan, but the one that I use is the one just what I need. Maybe if I get more professional with it, maybe I get a higher package. And I pay monthly because I haven't tried anything else, so I didn't want to lock into a yearly package.
Yeah.
So, but right now I'm enjoying the Filmora.
Well, I'm seriously getting ready to go do the StreamYard. The one I've been watching videos, and if I do anything, I want to feel comfortable doing the free version. If I
Right.
like
Well, at
it,
least I get to know it.
yeah. to other than well, let's see here. So the celebration is going to be now. When I found out about the icon, I talked to Derek and I said, "Man, I'm not gonna do the Jubilee. I'm gonna do the icon because both of those ships are probably coming out a couple of months." I
Right.
said, and I said, I rather do the icon just to do it because
Right.
that cruise ship is going to hold 7,000 passengers.
Yeah, that's crazy as far as size.
And then, as far as me concerned, I could meet 700 new friends, 7,000 friends. You never know. You never know
You
who these
never know. You never know.
life was. Well, hey, you know what? It's 6:55. We've been here almost an hour. Um, I just gotta watch. I gotta watch my wrestling.
Watch your
Sometimes,
WWE.
yeah,
Good for
WWE.
you.
It's not. You know what? Off the side table, it's not as good like it used to be. Like Stone Cold, The Rock. I mean, The Rock's not there anymore, and I
It's
mean,
not. I still enjoy it. Roman Reigns. I still enjoy it.
I don't like him as a bad guy. I used to like him when they were on this Shield. Now that was a group that you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
And then I watch John Moxley AEW. AEW. Have you been watching that?
I do. I don't know. Goodbye, cruising is fun.
Hey, don't forget if you leave, I'll be on tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm talking Saturday cruise tips. You want to?
Be there or be square.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but John Moxley and then you got Chris Jericho on there, and then you got Samoa Joe, and it's more back in the day, back in the '90s. You
Okay.
more aggressive, and I like that because
Let me watch it.
WWE.
I have a. Looks like you're about to get spammed.
Okay, yeah, fight over here. Well, you know what? You could take that photo up, and we'll go ahead.
But yeah, no, I have a
All right.
Bianca
Yo,
Belair.
what's that?
I have a Bianca Belair shirt.
Oh man, that girl. Yeah,
The
that girl don't
EST.
play. Yeah, she don't. She does not play. That's like I feel sorry for her husband. Her husband does the company too, and I haven't
Yeah,
seen him in a
he's
while.
one of the street prophets.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. What up?
Oh no, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it in a little bit.
Oh well. Well, all right. Let me get out of here before we talk about wrestling and just ruin everything.
Uh, all right, Z.
Okay,
I will
I will
talk to
be
you
here
soon.
tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow at 1 o'clock Saturday, just talking about
Okay.
Tuesdays
Yep.
in the
Well,
week.
if you get a chance, I have a premiere tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern time, so it'll be like 4:30
Okay,
your
the
time.
4:30. Let me put that on my phone. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay, Warren Strong Adventures 4:30 Eastern time premiere. Is it gonna say premiere?
It is.
Okay. All right, cool, man. Thanks for
Z,
hanging
take
out for
care.
an
Talk to
hour,
you later.
man. All
Bye
right.
bye.
All right, man. Okay, for the rest of y'all, thank you for coming out. Cruising for anything, thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget tomorrow, 1:30, 1 o'clock Central. Be here or be square. I'm out of here. Gotta watch my WWE, baby.